Hey guys, cup of fun back from the cupboard.
I am the brother Manny.
Spacey Ghost!
From the Bird's Cast.
Today, once again, we are playing Dungeons and Dragons. So last time, our beautiful players over here, and myself, found themselves transported through an old bookshop, an old book on a shelf, into what appears to be a D&D fantasy setting, where promptly I was kidnapped by creatures which Ashlyn has identified as Janicki.
Yay. Their pleasant smell.
From there is some damage control as they were teleported into a city under attack. Manny saved someone from a burning building. Dimitri helped put out fires with buckets and wells, and Ashlyn tended for the children.
I saved the children.
I splashed that water good.
I hurt myself helping someone.
That's the American way. So after that, everyone kind of sat down, recouped, and made a plan. Manny's helping the city right now. Currently, plan a defense. Dimitri is just helping wherever he can, and Ashlyn's all up in those kids.
The children.
Take care of them kids while people are away, trying to find parents, and adults are just trying to salvage and assess whatever just happened to their city. With that, we'll pick right back where we were. About an hour has passed. So Manny, you are already back from your rounds.
Okay.
Ashlyn and Dimitri, you two are helping out where you can. You've been with the kids this whole time. Dimitri, you've been helping, just like kind of going around, getting blankets to people, helping like identify things and just being a cool kid.
Awesome.
Being a rad lad.
Yeah. The children.
So, with that being said, Manny, you are brought back. You are back in the church where your all central meeting ground is.
Mhm.
You see your friends around helping. Dimitri currently is bringing blankets to old people. And Ashlyn is... So many braids in Ashlyn's hair right now. Flowers and braids, and those kids are all over her.
Oof.
We're talking about their favorite animals.
It's like Tangled.
The line of 5.
Not quite, but yeah. Ashlyn doesn't have that much hair.
Not yet.
Ashlyn, can you just do all that hair? Majestic cover girl.
It is now all over this room.
Maybe she's born with it.
So you guys are back in this church together.
Yeah.
I...
Do we have a plan from the other workers, like the villagers yet? Like,
We can't just leave Andreas by himself.
have they communicated to us very much at all yet?
No, they've thanked you a lot. No one's had a chance to like sit and talk to you about your odd apparel and such.
I'm sorry, I'm from short. It's fine.
But it's kind of been crazy. People are like assessing damage, trying to fix what they can, making some kind of shelter for the night.
I mean, we can all sleep in the church, right? It's fine.
You can't all sleep in the church. People worry about their homes, their crops, their fields. They're saying what possessions we're taking from them. You're getting head counts saying who's missing and who's here.
Yeah, I don't know who Janicki usually work with. I feel like they're being commanded by someone,
Yeah, something more intelligent than they are.
but I don't know what usually goes after Janicki. Oh.
I didn't even know they existed.
Yeah, same.
Got that knowledge in my brain.
Me and Ashley might have created them.
Maybe.
May or may not have. I guess I'll go out and try to help her build stuff. Cause
Just get on that building train.
yeah,
Alright.
that's something I know how to do.
Cool, so you just wander out, start rebuilding things.
I let them know that I'm doing it.
Okay.
Alright, I think I'm gonna go talk to someone who's probably in charge, figure out who's the main guy,
Yeah.
and figure out what we're gonna do after like the chaos is settled.
Yeah, I'll go with.
Okay, cool. So you guys make your ways and heads out, and you see the priest who was kind of in charge of things earlier, at least in charge of the church.
Mhm.
He was standing by the door, helping people in and just kind of like busybodying around, doing what he can because crisis.
Yeah. Good stuff. Alright, I'll approach this priest. Hey, priest.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, I'm gonna go approach the priest.
His name is Priestley.
Priestly.
Hey, yo, dude.
I'll just kind of like go over there and like, hey, how's it going?
Hi.
Oh, hello there. Things are going well considering. We're recovering
Good.
well. Thank you for your help earlier, all of you.
Of course, of course.
Yeah, I'm glad I could assist.
Shake some hands.
Do you know, or who's gonna be in charge of trying to find the Janicki? Or are we even going to try to find them? Do you know what the plan is after the dust settles?
He kind of like sits for a minute and wipes his head. He is covered in ash and soot and dirt and a little bit of blood. We're not quite sure. The last group we sent didn't really come back. And every time Janicki come, we get less and less people.
Kidnapping people. It's a very odd behavior for them. Kidnapping.
I'm not sure what they want with people. They don't seem to be meat eaters.
Yeah, I think so. I've never actually witnessed meat though, so.
Reassuring.
Do you have like main defense person that we can talk to? Maybe figure out a plan that way.
Your friend here. I'm sorry, I didn't catch any of your names.
I'm Emmanuel. Going formal here.
Everyone who doesn't know,
Oh my.
Manny is a nickname. His name's actually Emmanuel.
Manual.
Going formal here.
He shakes your hand. And then,
Yeah. Sorry.
Your name?
Oh, yeah, Dimitri.
it's really awkward.
Dimitri.
I'm Ashlyn.
My name is Dallas.
Dallas.
Dallas. Interesting.
Why is that interesting?
Doesn't matter. Yeah, do you have like a main town guard we can talk to maybe?
Your friend Emmanuel here has already spoken with them and
Yes, I have.
was led around the village and talked with them. Sure, you can find him around somewhere.
He's hard to miss.
I believe his name was Dennis. He was a big working fellow.
One question.
Yes.
Do you have clothes that I could find somewhere? I feel
Exposed.
He looks down and then realizes for the first time. He kind of blushes a little bit. Yes, we can get you something.
Close.
I understand things are tight at the moment, but if there is anything that could be spared,
Yes,
that'd
things
be
are
great.
tight.
I asked the same because from what you said, my stuff's fairly burned.
Yeah, you've had some collateral damage. I can see what I can do if you wait here a moment. He goes off into a back room, comes back a few moments later with an armful of clothing. He has church robes. He hands each of you a pair of robes. Set of robes. So. Yeah.
Throw it on, might as well.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, it's a robe, so I'm just throwing it on over everything.
Go for it, yeah. And it's a nice white with red accents.
It's classy.
Not good for traveling per se, but good for hiding wounds. Red accents.
So I'm gonna like put it on. I'm gonna like tie it around like the sleeves around my waist, cause like I imagine like I'm about to do some work,
Mm.
so I'm gonna want the breeze, but I kind of like wearing shorts,
Sure.
like cheap basketball shorts.
Yeah.
Kind of
Your legs are exposed.
hide the burns
Do we get some?
and the tattoos on my leg. That's
yeah,
the big
that's
thing.
probably really odd to see.
I mean, they're still gonna see this.
Tattoos have existed for a very long time.
Yeah.
Guys.
Yeah, but how
I'm-
common are they here?
That's a good question.
How common is a cactus on a forearm?
I mean, art is expressive, okay?
Fair enough. Or a panda in a party hat holding a smiling pineapple, and then a cartoon squid hugging a cartoon cactus.
Bit weird, yeah. There's tribal markings.
Right, human tribe of some sort. Sure.
Wow.
Alright, well, I guess we'll go look for the big guy.
Yeah, let's do it.
Manny knows who he's looking for.
We go look for him.
Yeah, it's not very hard to find this gentleman. He's out in the middle of town, kind of directing other people around. They stand next to a cart that has some lumber in it. And then like, yeah, here, take this lumber and there's a few nails and sending people out in places to patch things up for the night.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, but you guys find them.
Evening, sir.
Are you Dennis?
Oh, hello, yes, I'm Dennis. Emmanuel,
Yep,
seeing you again.
Is there anything you need us to help with, or what do you need us to help with right now?
I actually have a different question. I wanted to ask you if, like, are we going to make plans after everything settles down a little bit? We make plans to try to find the missing people.
I really haven't thought that far ahead yet. To be honest, it's sent a few groups out already and no one's come back. I don't know if it's a good idea to send any more.
Well, how about the people that found missing, though?
What about them?
Aren't you going to save them?
We sent a group to save them and we lost that group as well. And the group after that. Our town's starting to thin down a bit. Mostly elderly and children at this point. I don't know if there's anything you can do but race for them to come or try to flee.
Well, okay then.
Okay. So I'm gonna.
Anyways, you were saying.
What do you need us to help with now, or do you need my tacts or anything on how to better? So I guess. What do you want us to help with, and do you want me to help more with ideas on how to help defend the town?
Kind of looks around for a minute, looking over the people, trying their best. There's about 8 men, like I said earlier. 8 men around who are like what's left of people.
Yeah.
And there's a few children kind of helping out a little bit, holding nails and such for adults, but looking around, well, everything looks pretty covered. There's not really fix burn fire so much.
Yes. The best thing to do, in my opinion, would be start condensing people closer to the center of town.
We're starting to move families into churches.
Like into the churches.
Into church, thinking
Like into the church, into the houses and businesses and places closest to the center of town. And then all the outskirt stuff, just moving out and away. Because having everyone spread out is only gonna result in more loss and then less control of people if they do come again. If we stay closer towards the center, we're more well suited for defending against another attack.
Some people just don't want to leave their land, especially in these times.
I understand.
Have some of those stubborn types, if you know what I mean.
Oh yes.
I know it's a bit crazy, but would you be willing to go and maybe possibly, he has like his hand running through his hair, kind of kicking his foot in the dirt, not making eye contact, maybe try and see where all those folks got off to?
I mean, I was going to anyway since you
Yeah,
were
same
willing to send
here.
people out, so...
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, we've sent
understand.
many groups.
I understand, it's just... I have someone who's also gone missing, and I don't want them to stay missing, you know?
I understand. They have my daughter.
Would you be able to lend us any bodies at all? Any men?
I'm more concerned about supplies.
Yeah, tools.
Well, at the very
protection.
least, you want at least 4 people.
Mm-hmm.
Because if someone has to like go to the bathroom or go off to do something, you want buddy pairs. It's the best way to keep accountability. It's the best way to
Can
keep
our group be called the Buddy Pairs?
Yes.
fire team,
I don't like that so much.
buddy teams.
The Buddy Pairs. And our icon can be our faces on pairs. I can ask around and see if anyone's willing to go out
If
with
at
you.
all, at least one more person to come with us. Preferably 3.
I can ask around and see. As for supplies, we have some things.
Anything you can give us and help us out with will make a huge difference.
Yeah, talk talk to Dallas.
Okay.
He has access to our armory, what's left of it.
Okay.
He can suit you up.
Okay. That will be. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll go ask around and see who I can get to come.
If anyone says yes, just have them meet us outside the church.
All right.
That'll be the easiest place to meet up at.
When? What time of day is it, by the way? I don't know if we discussed it last time we were here. But
Who here knows how to tell the time by looking at the sun? Okay,
I
man.
vaguely know how.
It's around 4 o'clock, give or take.
Yeah. Okay. Just muttering to myself.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, it's about,
So,
it's
yeah.
like 4 o'clockish. Have them meet us outside the church in about an hour, if at all possible.
Yeah.
Head back to the church.
Yeah.
All right, you guys head back to the church. I want all of you right now to roll a d20.
Alright.
Meaning
14.
11.
10.
consistent. Nice tight grouping of arrows. Okay. Metaphor. That was a metaphor. No one's shooting at you. Okay. Oh, I'm sweating and my hand stuck to my book.
It happens.
It's very warm up here without a fan.
Yeah. Too bad they're noisy.
Too bad they're noisy. So, you guys head back to the church, and Dallas is around doing his Dallasy things.
We asked Dallas. Dennis told us to ask you about the armory.
Oh, yeah, right this way. He leads you up the church and around back to a kind of shed. And as he's doing that, he's reaching down his shirt and pulling out a key of rings and a ring of keys. And he pulls out a particular key and opens up the back, and there is stuff.
So much stuff.
It is a mostly empty shed. It looks like it's been through a bit ransackled. In this shed, you find there's a bunch of tools, hammers, axes, hoes, rakes, things for the garden. There is a few short bows and like maybe 30 arrows.
Short bows.
Nice.
They also have shovels, some ropes, and a few small knives. Okay, we're back. Everyone's got on their things. We've written it down. And Manny.
I'm gonna try to make an improvised spear, just like slightly splitting the handle of like one of the rakes or the hose, and then taking the handle bit off the knife, putting it in there, and then just tying it on.
Cool. Roll me a survival check. Call that survival.
Wait.
Oh no.
Proficient. 8.
Okay, it's staying on. It's a bit wobbly, but it's there.
Can always fix it later.
Fine.
It's an improvised weapon. It doesn't have to be perfect. So
Yeah.
that's what it's spear.
Call it a spear. Also D6 has reach.
Nice.
All right. So you guys have these things now.
Mm-hmm. So now we gotta
We
wait
head
for
back to the
the
church and wait for the people.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Or person, or if we have anybody.
So after about a half hour or so, it takes you a little bit to dig through all these things and get your things. And you took the arrows also, Ashley, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Okay, you didn't say that, but I'm just assuming. I just want the bow.
Just the bow. But I don't need no arrows.
You can start a fire,
Just
I guess.
grab a stick.
Yeah.
Nature will be my arrow.
Use the bow as a boomerang.
Use it as just like sneak up behind someone, choke them out with it. Not the cord,
Mm.
just the handle itself. Could grab a stick off the ground, but
Got this. It's better.
All right. So after about a half hour of picking through things, trying things on,
We're not trying anything else.
trying things like out, like seeing how they feel in you, with you, in your hands.
Within your soul.
Manny messing around with a spear for a little bit.
worst comes to worst, I know how to use a bow staff. It's not hard.
It's a stick. You guys go back to the church, and there is a single gentleman standing outside the church.
We have someone.
I'm surprised we had anybody.
Those rolls you guys did were for people.
Oh, okay.
All right, so he is bald on top with this big kind of bushy white beard, He has a backpack on with a pot hanging off the side of it. He's holding a large walking stick.
Combat cook.
He,
Doug.
Combat cook.
he might be based off a dog. One of the characters. That's the image.
Does he have a banjo?
No apparent banjo at the moment.
Banjalele. I asked him, were you sent here from Dennis?
Like, oh, yeah. My name is Horace.
Oh, it's nice to meet you, Horace. I'm Emmanuel. Shake his hand.
Gives you a big, strong shake, like he grabs you by the wrist,
Oh,
and you feel like kind of a greasy residue as he lets go of you. Like he's been working. You can feel the work.
respect. I don't say that, but like, the look is there. Like,
He gets a nod.
Dimitri, hi.
Ashley.
Hi. So, I hear you folks are the only ones here brave enough to venture out and try to find the poor lost souls in the city.
I mean, apparently you were brave yourself, considering you're here.
I've tried, and they keep sending me back, saying I'm too old.
We'll show them.
We will. I like your spirit, kid.
I mean, old or not, if you know what you're doing, you know what you're doing. Any bit can help.
So when you kiddos want to get going?
Now? I'm
It's
good
about
now.
5 o'clock.
I mean,
What kind of other stuff are we given?
Other stuff?
Like supplies, like rat food,
rat food?
water.
Oh,
I was gonna say rations.
military.
Yeah.
You weren't given anything like that. You have free access to water.
Okay.
You do have rations on you. You have your Cliff
I
Bars.
do. Yes, I do have Cliff Bars.
And you guys were given stew,
Okay.
like an hour and a half ago.
I'm gonna ask for bread to take with us.
Yeah,
Because
like
bread
you
holds
arranged.
well.
Yeah, sure.
So like a loaf. Ashton gets the Cliff Bars.
No communion tonight.
Like a loaf or two of bread, a couple water skins.
Yeah, they can. That's something they can get. No problem.
Yeah, just stuff that we would need. We would do, like bedrolls, like basic things we're gonna need.
You can't get bedrolls, but like you can get some blankets.
That will work just fine.
Bedrolls a bit advanced. They give you two like kind of burlap sheets.
I can live with it. I can sleep anywhere.
Dimitri wanted a mattress from a dumpster once.
I've slept in a box, out of choice.
I mean, sleeping anywhere is what I do best.
So yeah, yes. So when do you kiddos want to get going?
I might as well just go
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Why let time pass?
I'd
Exactly.
rather not wait.
So, yeah, let's head out.
You guys head out.
So, this is where the buddy thing comes in. So when we're going, I'm gonna have us not walking on the road. That's a big thing. We will not walk on the road.
Okay.
We will walk next to it in the brush, like right by the brush.
All right.
Just in case any ambushes happen here.
Ambushes.
Well, the big reason for that is because if we're walking down the road, they can see us coming. But if we see them walking on the road, we can quickly duck into the bushes. And plus, if anyone's in the bushes to jump out at us, we'll notice them.
Fair enough.
Military tactics.
Tactics, man. All right, so you guys make your way. You head the direction you went initially when you showed up, and you were chasing me.
Okay.
Hi, I'm still relevant.
I love you. We miss you.
We're thinking of you.
You guys head that way. I want no, I don't want checks from you guys. It's pretty obvious which way we went.
Yeah, the drag marks.
They drug like 5 individuals or so. It's very obvious. Yeah, they start going that direction for a little bit. As you're walking, like I named him just now. Warden gets
It's Horace.
Forrest gets a little winded. I wrote it down really fast so I couldn't read it. Horace gets a little winded very quickly.
Poor dude.
Poor dude. He's an older gentleman. So you guys continue down for a while, and you've come across what appears to be like a covered wagon that's been overturned. You see kind of stuff kind of scattered around everywhere. Looks like it's been ransacked.
That may make sense. Janeki.
You see Prince heading off, where it looks like there's a horse tied to the thing at once, but the horse got spooked or something and ran off. You see big hoof prints in the dirt.
Oh yeah, I'll check for people.
Alright, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Just a people check.
People check.
Investigation.
Investigation.
I was gonna say, just in case of thing, I'm gonna have like the spear out.
Wait for your IEDs.
Yeah, IEDs. No, just like in case if there is a Jiniki or something, I could just.
Yeah, we'll give him pool.
14.
Even if there's not people, we could always just like see if there's
Yeah, see if there's any armor or anything.
I see nothing.
Got a 1?
Yes.
Natural 1.
I got 14.
14, consistent. You guys twinsies over there. Alright, so you guys look in. You don't see any people. As you kind of peer in the... It's on its side. If you peer through, lift up the little tarp. It appears like it's a traveling caravan type deal. There's a few sacks and boxes in the back, all overturned and messed up. You do see a satchel lying in the back, as well as a few odds and ends. A set of cookery is there. You find some rope, some rolls of paper, and little tube thingies. Yeah.
I'm going to look at the tubes of paper.
Yeah. They appear to be blank paper and
I'm gonna take it anyways, because
Sure, yeah.
we could always do paper.
ransack this place.
No armor or anything like that. Good clothes.
You do not see any armor.
What clothes?
You can find some clothing.
What kind of clothing?
Let me do 20, please.
14.
The clothing looks almost like children's clothing.
Oh man.
It's really tiny.
Oh, it might be halflings actually.
Poor halfling family.
And Demi, you might be still good.
You could squeeze.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I don't really see anything of use. We already have rope. I guess we can have more rope.
You can never.
Can never hurt.
You can never have too much rope. I mean, to an extent.
Times 2.
There are also a few various tools, but nothing you haven't had access to. You do find a little bit of dried meats in there as well.
Snatching them out.
Yeah.
Ropes, a shovel. There is a satchel. You guys can find 30 copper
Ooh,
amongst the wreckage.
monies.
Yeah, yeah.
Who's gonna be money holder? I can be money holder.
That works.
Put it in the back. 30 copper. Wow, we were rich.
And there is a dagger amongst the wreckage as well.
Dagger. Oh, we already got knife,
It looks
right?
a bit nicer than the that's not a knife like a work. It's a
It's an actual dagger.
dagger.
We
It's a
gotta
bit
just check to make
ornate.
sure we all have knives already,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I'll take that dagger. I'll snatch it up.
All right. Cough, 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 cough.
Coffee, coffee.
Coffee.
Cough, coffee. It's gonna be a Pokemon one day.
Right.
Watch.
Yeah.
Alright.
We done
Yeah.
ransacking?
Okay, so then.
We're done.
As you guys are coming out of the snow-covered wagon, Horace kind of looking around. He's like on the ground, looking at the tracks. Takes a little dirt, puts it in his mouth, and chews it. Dirt.
Tastes dry.
Someone has walked here once, maybe. He does confirm that they're. It looks like the same people that were dragging them off, the Janikis, made a little pit stop here and then continued going.
Hmm.
I'm gonna use this
Oh.
quick stop to throw in some chew because I'm stressed.
Okay, man, take a chew.
Take a chew check.
Choo choo.
Okay, I'm good.
You have a bottle to spin in.
That's what the ground is for.
The
I
world
do
is
have
your
a bottle, but that's for only
Please.
buildings.
Please don't confuse the water skins, guys.
No, this is an Arnold Palmer bottle. No, we're outside. I'm just spit on the ground.
Fancy. Oh yeah. Horace does look in, glances in around a little bit, reaches in with his staff and pulls out that little satchel and puts it on his shoulder. Kind of like models with it for a minute.
Work it.
Looking good.
Matches my tooth. And with that, he says, "Let's get going, guys. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Adventure."
We have
Onward.
for glory.
So you guys continue walking forward for a little bit, and eventually, There's kind of a trail-ish thing that these people have been following, Janicki's. But after a bit, it curves off this trail into brush and cover. Brush and trees and foliage. And with that, I want you guys all to make survival checks to try to trickity track it. Trickity track it.
Oh, don't you do me dirty. There we go. That's what Papa was looking for.
Oh jeez, don't fuck the dice.
What is that?
I got an unnatural 20.
Not bad, yeah.
I got a 12.
You trying.
No, 14. Not
No.
14, 13.
Being 19.
A number between 1 and 20. What'd you say, man?
19.
19. No, 19. So yeah, you guys find your tracks pretty easily. It's not very hard. You find broken twigs and crushed grass and such, and you follow them off for another half hour or so, until eventually you find the opening of a cave that they seem to be leading into. Hey guys, this video was a bit longer than we thought it would be, so we decided to break it up into 2 parts. That way it's not quite so long and more manageable to watch in chunks. So this will continue next week, around the same day, same time, right where we left off. But until then, there are links and buttons all around, but you're smart, I think you know what to do with them. Everyone involved here has a YouTube channel. Manny is the brother Manny, Dimitri is the Spacey Ghost, Ashlyn is the Bard's Kiss, and I am the Cup of Fun. It's right there, in the background. Anyways, thank you for watching, it really means a lot. And until next time, have a great day.